Paul has passed, and his pain is hopefully behind him. He's an internet gun dad to many of us, especially for those of us who did not grow up with firearms like me. He is a paragon of integrity. And something that always struck me as kind of interesting, for a guy who can come across as so oriented towards logic and reason and evidence, is there was some unique spark and breadth of warmth that you don't always see with people, but you saw it there with Paul. And I think that somehow has a way of coming through the camera, that somehow had a way of not being lost in an ocean of zeros and ones going through the internet and YouTube. It was something that we could all connect to. I was very privileged to meet him. I was invited out in March of this year. And at that point, he was already in, he had had better days. And got to chat and did an interview, which is up here. Got to chit-chat, off camera as well. And I consider myself one of the lucky ones who was able to do that, who had the opportunity to do that. And I understand full well that in no small way I was there on behalf of a lot of other people who would have liked to have been there. So I count myself lucky. And I just want to share with you that he's the same guy. I've met a lot of people now who you see on YouTube. Some of them are different in real life. Some of them are genuinely great human beings. Some of them are less. Paul's a great guy, both in person, and we can all be proud that he was one of us, and he understood the Second Amendment in a way that, as a former Marine, as a husband, as a father, as a survivor of not one but two defensive gun uses, he understood it, I think, from about every angle that you can. I was waiting until this godforsaken day to get his defensive gun uses up. He and I talked about me doing that, and he walked myself and other people through it. And I can assure you, I took extensive notes on it, and I'll be getting that up at some point. But hopefully wherever you are, you can raise a glass and a Pop-Tart to Paul, that his pain is gone, but that his legacy and the legend will live on. And as long as we do our best to uphold that legacy, to aim for his vision of what the Second Amendment is, it's not dry words on an old parchment. It's a living, breathing legacy and a tradition for all of us to participate in. I think Paul would like that. So, everybody, please take care. I'm sure that there's going to be a formal announcement coming from Roy. Tragic news, but he's in a better place. So, y'all take care.